Welcome back for another yummy update. Big news happened today, kind of big. Argentina, the country, launched a meme coin. This is the post here from Javier Milei. He's made this post. The token is Libra. I don't have it. I'm not trading it. The Soylana kids will probably trade it. But liberal Argentina grows. Now, at the time of the screenshot, friends, just showing you, man, it opened up at 2 billion market cap, like straight away. Really, really expensive. I think like it went up 3 or 4x from that. But man, these things just turn out to be total grifts every single time. They get hooked up with a company. The country makes like, tries to make hundreds of millions of dollars. They all will eventually have the same fate as Donald Trump's token. So I know it looks like Donald Trump, and like a lot of people are like, oh wow, this thing went up. Like, yeah, man, like it takes a while to round off and to do some move. I wonder if it's gonna play out though. Don't forget, with Donald Trump, fans, just to let you know, with their World Liberty Finance, so this might give a clue as to what's happening with the Trump token. World Liberty Finance, they're doing this sponsorship deal thing where they go, if you buy like $10 million of our coin, we'll buy $10 million of yours and hold it. That's what they're doing. How does the world look like if we all do that? Like everyone buys this. It's probably just showing like, oh, everyone's connected and it's all part of this city in the ecosystem. I wonder how that plays out. But yeah, that's what happens. There's some initial hype up and dump on, and look, there are people getting out in the background. But even if there were, even if the teams and stuff weren't selling, you would still have this painful removal of buyers appearing and the prices looking poopy. And it's all because of what we see right now. Remember, I've shown you many times the business ISM cycle, friends. We were below 50 for a long time compared to the last few cycles. That sucks. That Ethereum's third cycle curse. If you're curious in the past of history of America, yeah, this thing can go really, really, really deep, really deep. This is all the money printing stuff now, though. Okay, so this is ISM below 50. You can even go back down. There's some big shocks in America, some big moves that have happened before. But yeah, this is where we are now. We've had this long period of just like drawn out. It's been like very, very long instead of being like this big vertical drop off. That explains why, altcoins just haven't been doing as well as we'd hope or as early as we'd hoped either. But ultimately, we are still going to make it. Others BTC chart still hanging around near these lows. Man, it's a weekly chart. It's going to take like a long while to move back up. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Something interesting I was thinking about as well. Let's play some Pumpy G music just to remind us. Now, let's take a ciggy for this one, friends. Look at this. Okay. We had the worst crypto bull market ever, followed by the worst bear market ever. Great. Who cursed us? I want to know who cursed us. What did you do? Do we have a bunch of pedophiles now in crypto or something? Like, what the hell's going on? But that's what it is. It is the business cycle. I've explained to you, friends. It's just like going out to middle of a park and yelling at the cloud for raining. It's funny the first time, but after 2 weeks, if the cloud is still raining, dude, it's raining. You can see it raining. It's not going to stop. You have to just wait for the cloud to stop raining and then we can enjoy the sunshine. That would be altcoins and positive optimism coming back to crypto. I really just feel like this, friends. We're playing chess with like this big doom monster. Looks like the guy from Squid Games out here. What do? Just got to wait longer. That's it. Just got to believe. Also, I've made videos on this, but I've got to reiterate to you. Be careful of Soylana Pump Fund guides and tutorials that you pay for. Just be careful of them. Because this, look, I've been in finance, man, a long time, okay? When you start hearing about a strategy or a method, there's a paid group, all this stuff, it's on its way out. Every time. Every time. When you start hearing about it. Why? It's because their money's slowed down and their brain thinks, oh, I've got to do something and make up for the gap. I know, I'll tell other people about it. But see, they think that the market is just going to turn around for them and the edge is going to be there again. Never happens. Okay, look at this Soylana Jeet kid, friends. Look, they're making tutorials and they're making videos bragging about rugging coins. Okay, just listen to this kid. Let's listen to it. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
I don't have that much time, but here's how I went from this to this to this with meme coins. Okay, literally all I do is I use my Telegram group to pump up coins and then I sell. But no, we don't actually rug our own Telegram. We rug the people outside of our Telegram. So essentially what it is my Telegram gets in at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K market cap. For example, the last coin we did went to 850K market cap. They all sell right before 850K market cap. We all sell, we all eat. That's the motto. If you guys aren't in these Telegrams, what are you doing? You're not going to make money trading the coins. The charts lie in meme coin. Everything is a lie. You have to be on the inside or you're never going to make money. Telegram's in bio. It's all free.
You see that, friends? So this kid, I know he's just some little Jeep kid. Be careful, dude. I know you're just a little kid. Kiddo, your life's in danger. Okay. Number one. You know, I'm not gonna give professional advice because I want the scammers to keep screwing up. Because you're gonna get what's coming to you. Okay. Your life's in danger, by the way. Just to let you know. Now, just to tell you something about this, friend. So what happens with these, it's always the same thing. Scammers is groups. So what you got to think, why are they making the groups now? Why are they talking about advertising the groups? Because the money's slowing down. It's the money slowing down around the crypto industry, especially in the Soylana casino. The money's circling around the drain. It's getting faster and faster. And now they've got to make up for the loss of income. Now, maybe this kid's making money. There's a lot of people losing. So they're like, oh, I've got a group and you can come in and stuff out here, yeah? But the amount of money coming in is obviously getting smaller and smaller. So there's less food to feed everyone. And then what actually happens is a few pump and dumps occur where, see, this kid could have you got no good intentions, you're a rugger. But even if you had good intentions, you're fighting a losing battle. There's less buyers. It doesn't matter what you do. But they don't know that yet because it's a bunch of cheats. They have no idea. They have no intention of holding anything lost longer than like 2 hours anyway. So just hit a pump and dump, right? So, and you got to remember, they're all dealing in this world where the Sol ETH ratio is up here. What happens, man, if this thing sinks? So they haven't even planned for that. They don't even know what that world looks like. They don't know where they're like, oh, I thought this coin was cheap on a 60% discount. Yeah, then it goes to full Monty, 96%. You know what I mean? And then you got to round off like everything else. So when the buyers are removed, they make good stuff go down, enormous discounts as well. That's what we've seen in crypto. In crypto, like, okay, maybe one unicorn stays strong. The other, like maybe 10 projects, they get really, really, really weak with everything else. But also what happens is, friends, when you're looking at this price chart, I'll just show you this, right? You just imagine this price chart here. These pump and dumps, yeah, because they can run on for 4 or 5 days, it gives you plausible deniability to your Telegram group where they tell them, oh, you can make money. Yeah, but what ends up happening, friends, see this 4 or 5 days, see this is 0 to 5 days. What ends up happening is it like stops at 1. Eventually, instead of running this full Monty, yeah, eventually it goes, bang, it goes down. Okay, and then they think, oh, it's just a bad hit, just a bad hit. And then actually what ends up happening is you have to go down, and then, friends, this is 1 day, and it won't even last the whole day. It'll go like a few hours, comes back down, and it's rugged. Yeah, and then people will see stuff, they're like, oh, this thing went down already. Buyers are out, then they start abusing the person. They start saying, hey, you're putting pump and dumps and stuff out here, and because these kids don't understand how anything works, but it doesn't matter, man, you're evil thieves, you eventually get to videos like this, and then, yeah, that ends up being a big regret for them. So, you know, rugging on pump fun, it's outward display of this. It just means it's very, very PvP. You know, and even then, friends, pump fun always had a terrible win rate, but the cabal, see the cabal, LA Vapor Coal, all these other scamming evil rug thieves, they had enough new people believing that they were all making money, and they would all believe that they could make money. So they're all right about, oh, they're making money, but they all believe they could make money too. That when enough people believe, that's retailers, right? They all come in the Soylana, G, they got the face tattoos and come out here, little like bold haircut kids like this. You know what I mean? Like you got, like, see these little kids out here. Like he's even got his name and stuff out here. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you end up seeing that when the prices go down, your little innocent display of like, oh, you know, we rug other people and stuff out here. It has a very, very dark, bad ending. But I still believe in that business ISM cycle and everything else returning back up, friends. So here is President Donald Trump, friends. I died when it comes to this. He nukes this guy. He nukes this. I think this guy's Indian. Literally live on. Man, this is hilarious.
Raising anti-India voice, calling about separation, terrorism activities in India. Do you think that should continue here in the US as well?
You're going to have to go louder.
Mr. President, people in India would be welcoming your decision to extradite Thabur Rana to...
I can't understand a word he said.
May I, sir? May I?
Oh man, I think we're back. We're coming back. That's Donald Trump's presidency. There's no like courtesies. Nothing. I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. Just getting me out. Like this is glorious. And by the way, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop there, friends. We've actually got a bit more. I want to show this to you. So Donald Trump interrupts this female news presenter. You hear her talking.
Mr. President, you won the White House in part because of high inflation. If your tariffs make prices go up...
Excuse me, we haven't asked you to speak yet, please.
Mr. President, you...
Oh, man. That's gold, man. I think we're bringing it back, friends. We are literally... That's reminding me of that. That's the president I remember when everything was pumping before I was in crypto. Speaking about pumping and coming back, Resurrection Prophecy. I believe a lot of the 2021 themes and stories and 2017 as well, friends, are coming back. Do you remember Elon Musk? It was a big reason why Doge became popular in 2021. It was the reason, by the way. He pushed it up 250x, man. Wild unicorn. He's starting to pump now stuff. Gentlemen, it is with great pleasure to inform you that we are so back. So he's just talking about we are so back. He's got the MOG Viper glasses. Interesting. Very interesting, Elon Ma. And I posted the MOG coin price chart as well. So I just show it to you, friends. It's hilarious just to think about Elon and these things coming back. Is Richard Hart going to come back? Is the streaming going to come back? I know they're all dying to. I know they all want to relive that glory. We're all human. They all want that dopamine hit. But yes, friends, business ISM was down. You have, look at this big hit. This is MOG on PulseChain on a huge discount, but it's because Pulse the speed's going down. This is a log chart as well. This is what they look like. 80%, 90%. The community's still there. Everyone still believes. Just liquidity's thin. Richard Lawrence aren't the coins. Pulse's speed goes down. Ethereum speed goes down. Other coins get appeared, and that's it. People jeet the liquidity and stuff out here. And then you just get to see, do people come back? Do people come back and they resurrect things out here? But people are still here. It's not like they don't need to come back and really resurrect. It's just the mind share going on out here. A lot of these other JPEG and Brazzaro words out here, it's literally, it's short-term mercenary liquidity running around, literally like in a game. Musical chairs pretty much in a very, very short term. But yeah, it would be interesting to see. Does Elon keep pushing the MOG glass? Remember, there's MOG on Ethereum, fans. MOG on Ethereum as well is very cheap as well. I'll show it to you now. It's down to 300 million market cap. Check it out. It is down here. So hit 83%. It's on a big discount. Remember, it's one of more ads coins as well. But that's why you have MOG on Ethereum, MOG on PulseChain. So I guess MOG on Ethereum would be more linked to Meth rising again, and the MOG on PulseChain also linked to Meth, more slingshot leverage because it's smaller. So there are a lot of altcoins, a lot of the communities, a lot of branding and stuff out here. We trust me, friends. If I just had to make videos about one thing and just make it go up 1000x, I'd do it. You can't. I know it looks like, from your perspective, it looks like I impact the cycle. I don't. I know it looks like it. You don't. You can deviate stuff a bit here and there. You can't actually impact the high cycle. When things are on the way down, you literally can't do anything, friends. That's why in a bear market, Richard goes away. Many influencers go away. They literally disappear. Ivan took a holiday. They all just go. Okay, there's literally nothing positive. When the whole industry is contracting in that bear market, it literally just disappears. Nothing good comes along. Because if you're there, you're like the only person there that's everyone's punching bag as well. They come in, everyone just starts flying flings out. They're like, oh, you were pumping and downing and you were scamming. And what happens as well is people don't come in with facts. They're just coming angry that they've lost. So the only person still sitting in their face, even though if you're trying to be nice, even if you weren't doing it, they'll just say pump and dumper, scammer. They say all this stuff out here, right? That's just the reality of it. But that's the game, man. That's the game. That's why we're hoping for this business ISM to continue up forward. Hopefully the DXY goes down. But yeah, we're outside of our control, ultimately. If we do get one more dip down in Bitcoin, don't worry. Everyone's saying to buy the dip. I hope we get to buy the dip. This is $74,000. As long as Bitcoin's above $74,000, and it closes there on the week, bull market's still on. Pretty much it. That's a weekly super trend that's guided us before. We're still, if my base, like if I just was like, hey, kind of guess where we might head off, we end up somewhere between 130 and 150 in the middle of this year. And trust me, a lot of influencers are going to get out. Okay, they are getting out there. By the way, they're already selling now. Those men, they're already selling now. Yes, so but like you can't do anything about it. It is what it is. And then after we get up here, we are at a decision point. Does Bitcoin get scammed and then it's over? Or do we get white swan? If we get white swan, double bubble alt season will be big. We might even carry on to next year where everyone thinks it's going to keep going. And then maybe there is some sort of like capitulation at the end. But don't worry about the capitulation part. That could be it. So we don't know. So ultimately, that was the difference between all the Bitcoin, post-Bitcoin halving years, the big bull market years. It was how Bitcoin performed in the second half of the year. That was it. Where was Bitcoin's price? Right? In the first two cycles, 2013, 2017, Bitcoin in the second half of the year shot up. Okay, so in 2013, the second half of the year went from like $200 to $1,000. In 2017, in the second half of the year, Bitcoin was only like $3,000 and it went up to $20,000. Yep, so that was the big move. And I can show that to you right now, just so you're aware. Once again, it is outside of our control. So this is that Bitcoin's double bubble here. See, second half of the year, it shoots up by December. Interesting. Look what it was in October. It actually hadn't moved anywhere. That's wild. Yeah. Look what it did, friends. Look what Bitcoin did. Let's put this on a regular chart so we can see just and appreciate. Like it was doing nothing in October, and then literally the last 3 months, bang, 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 bang. That was it. That was your double bubble. There you go. Big stuff. See, second half of the year, rescue. In 2017, what did Bitcoin do in the second half of the year? Well, look where it was. He was $2,000 to $3,000. Second half of the year went up to $4,000, $6,000, $20,000. Bang. You see that? Second half of the year rescued higher highs. Evil China government. So what did Matt do to us in 2021? He rugged us with China. So when we came here, instead of being able to rise, China banned Bitcoin and sliced us down. It was all over. Okay, see this? This was in May. So unfortunately, we couldn't recover. It wasn't a V bottom. If it was, I guess, every other cycle, we would have been able to do this. It just wasn't. It was over. We died for too long. And now you have the second half of the year. Look at that. We came, bang. It's all over. That's the sad part. By the time you run into January of the year, friends, like we're already down 70% on the altcoins. That was the sad part. You're down 30% on Bitcoin. Altcoins were down 50 to 70%. You're taking like, let's just say you're taking a 60% hit off the top. So that's ultimately, that was the difference, yeah, in between each cycle. We don't know what we're going to get this one. No one knows. We can hope and pray. That's all we can do. Where are we going to be in the second half of this year? We're going to get that white swan, or we're going to come down. Hopefully it's a white swan. Like, subscribe, Billy Button, or catch you soon.